What's going on, Rivals players, and welcome to Launch. I'm going to tell you 7 important things I learned playing Marvel Rivals that's going to help you improve instantly. So my first tip is important for everyone and will help you learn every map much faster. This is about interacting with the environment. Learning about what can be destroyed and what can be activated on each map is incredibly important. Every single map features destructible environments and others feature dynamic ways to change how the fight is played. Go to your settings and select your input, which is either a keyboard or controller. You want to go to the UI tab and see what your key binding is for Chrono Vision. This is an extremely underrated binding. I don't think many players use, but I found to give me a lot more map awareness and opportunity to create space, new ways to flank, and more angles to attack the enemy. Make sure you use this binding ever so often to see if you can create an opportunity for yourself or team using this binding. This will help you learn each map much faster too. Our second tip is going to be about using your team up abilities. This is one of the newest mechanics being introduced to the hero shooter genre, and it's easy to forget that when paired with certain heroes that you gain new abilities or passives. These team up abilities make your hero's abilities much easier to use and get knockouts from. At the hero select screen, you can even see all possible team ups for the season in case you want to team up with another player in your team. I kept forgetting about my team up abilities in the beginning, but midway through I realized how strong they were and started finding a lot more success when I use them. My third tip is to use the practice range. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I know most of you want to jump in the game right away, but the practice range will help you learn abilities for the heroes you want to play much easier. If you go into your settings, you can change the practice range settings and enable no cooldown for your abilities if you want to play around with your kit to understand it better. I personally recommend you learn your character's abilities first, then head over to this part of the practice range. Set the bot's movement to random and practice your aim for a little bit. In an actual match, there is so much going on, so being able to feel out your attacks in the practice range first and make adjustments to your sensitivity or key bindings will much better prepare you for your matches. Fourth, watch your positioning. With interactive maps and destructive environments, the battle is always changing. Pay attention to where you are, where your team is, and where the enemy is so that you don't find yourself out of position and vulnerable. Think about where you need to be depending on your role on the team and which target you need to focus on, whether that's an ally or enemy. Try not to get too tunneled on one part of the fight and try to see the bigger picture of what's actually going on around you in the battle. Fifth, protect your strategists. There's so much going on in this game, and it's easy to forget to turn around and check on your teammates, especially your strategists who are trying to heal you. If they go down, then odds are so will your team. Keep it a habit to turn around now and then. With flankers such as Spider-Man or Psylocke who can go invisible, it's really easy for them to slip past your team without you noticing to attack you from behind. Sixth, time your ultimates. Your ultimate abilities are the most powerful abilities in the game. They take time to charge, so you don't want to use these without any plan or idea of how you can take control of them. Ideally, you want to time your ultimates together with your teammates' ultimates so that the chances of you winning the fight are higher. For Vanguard players, most of your ultimates are about setting up the play, usually doing some type of area-based attack, area-based stun, or a way to make space for the team. For duelist players, your ultimates are usually about finishing off lower targets and are mostly best used when the enemy team is grouped up with reduced health. For strategist players, your ultimates offer some kind of utility to the team, which can be a variety of things. But typically, ultimates from this role help fill in for what the team needs in a particular clutch moment. That could be healing or damage, it really depends on your character. Seventh, learn new heroes. Now I know some of you are going to say no swords, I really just want to play my character and that character alone. Well look, in this game there's nothing stopping you from playing who you want to play, but for those of you who want to master the game, learning what each character does is going to better prepare you in how to play against them, which still benefits you even on your favorite character. With 33 characters, you're going to need to learn what they do, or you're not going to understand what's actually going on. So make sure to pick up a couple heroes from a couple different roles. If you want to see some high level gameplay or even talk to me, come to my Twitch stream, link in the description below. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you so much for watching.